What did you make of that? Ruben Amorim, his first match, first time in the dugout, first time the fans are seeing his Manchester United.
Well, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I did shout a score draw beforehand. I think you forgot about that. I just thought I'd drop that in before we start. But it was an okay game. I mean, Ipswich I thought played really well.
They could have won it.
They could have won it. I think Onana's probably Man United's best player. So Amorim will be looking at the game thinking, this is a big job. I think he knew that beforehand. And he knows that now. Obviously, Ipswich are a team just promoted from the Championship, and you think Man United of years gone by would be an easy 3 points, but they're not the Man United of years gone by, and that's his job to get them back up to that level. At the minute, it's a big job. I mean, January probably can't come quick enough. Can he get a few players in the door and maybe a few out as well? It feels like there's some players I feel that need to move on and to freshen the whole thing up.
Such as?
Sorry?
Such as? Who? Which players?
Well, players in general. I don't know when I sit here in any sort of studio and name players for whatever reasons. I mean, if you want to go to Ericsson and Casemiro getting on in numbers, I still want to see more from Rashford, I think. I don't know if they're ready to move on yet. It's the first game, probably too early to say that. But what I'm saying is these players have had a few years of not doing it at this level for such a big club. And I think he'll come in and he knows the job is a big one. But also I think he knows he needs some help as well in the window, and I'm sure they want to bring his own players in as well.
What about yourself, Bobby? I mean, they've got quite a few defensive reinforcements during the summer, but they've also brought in Xerxes. Has he been a success for you in any way whatsoever? Do you see a future for him at Manchester United?
As Shay sort of mentioned there about possible leavings, I think he could be one, to be honest. He's certainly... I'm not sure what sort of position is his number one, really, in terms of... He's got the size to be a big number 9 and put himself about and hold the ball up, but he doesn't seem to be that. He seems to think he's a number 10, think he's a ball player, and I'm not sure if it fits into the system. He
said in an interview in the summer he's more of a 9.5. If that counts for anything for you.
Well, yeah, well, pick one of them, I think, and go for it. But, yeah, look, for me, there has to be a couple of changes, like Shay mentioned, but who those players will be, I'm not sure. But I'm sure that he'll certainly want to bring his own players in. And he's got enough time now to know exactly who he wants to bring in, who wants to leave out. But certainly off today's performance, there's certainly a few conversations.
We talk as well about, a new manager, don't we, Bobby? A new manager bounce effect and, body language, and there'll be huge buzz. Everyone's trying to prove the point to the new manager. I should be starting. I should be in the starting 11. I should be your main man. I didn't really see that today from Man United, and I don't know if it was because there was so much hype around the game and what have you. You normally see the first few games with the new manager real. I don't know, especially with an early goal as well. You think they'll go again, but they just sat off him. And to be fair, if you look at the course of the game, I think Ipswich were the better team. You have to say that. So again, I suppose Ruben will be looking at the game tonight and tomorrow with his staff and thinking where we need to improve. And again, the system we spoke about before, that's the system he's going to play. And these players, first time playing it today, of course, have to get used to it.